Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, guys, from wherever you're watching me from. So, I just imported this package. These are some touchscreen LCDs. So, let's unbox them together as I tell you more about them. So, these two, let me unbox them for you. These are freshly imported from China. Here we have a nice 4.3 inch touchscreen display. I'll be telling you more about it. As you can see how it looks. Okay, and here we have a 3.5 inch touchscreen also. All these are capacitive touch. I like the capacitive touch since it is not you cannot press in on the capacitive touch. Yeah, so let's dive in and see what they are. So we start with the first display. Here it is, the first display. You see how good it is. It is a 4.3 inch, yeah, capacitive touch. Okay, you can get a variant of a resistive touch, but usually I don't love resistive touches. I like capacitive since they are very responsive to touches. Yeah, so this is called the JC4827W543 module. Here it is. You see the JC4827W543. Yeah, the module has a number of GPIOs. It has GPIOs here, 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 and here. Here too are the GPIOs. Then the best part is that it has a speaker connector there and a battery connector here. You see, it is powered. The microcontroller which controls it. It is according to the description, it is the ESP32-S3. Okay, 4.3. The resolution is 480 by 272. Yeah. Then programming, you do it, all powering, you do it via this USB-C port. Yeah. Okay. Then the nicer part is that it has an SD card slot, so you can use the SD card maybe to log in and make it a data logger. Yeah. Then a nice antenna here, Wi-Fi antenna, but still you can use it without the Wi-Fi antenna because there is also an antenna on the ESP32-S3 which came attached on. Then in the box also there are these connectors. You see them? It is a 4-pin, so you can insert it in any of these GPIO pins, input output pins, these ones. Yeah, so in total it has, these are 4, 8, 16, no, 4, 8, 12, 16, so 16 plus 4, 20 GPIOs. Yeah, and some are for power. Is one 3.3 and ground there, and another 3.3 and ground there. Yeah, the others are input, output, battery connector. You see, battery, speaker connector. You can see a switch here. Don't know what is its use. Then a reset button and a boot button, and yeah, that's basically what was in here. It came inside this plastic box. Okay, next is the WT32S01 version 3. Here it is. This one is controlled by the ESP32 rover chip. There you can see the rover chip. Yeah, and then it has very many GPIOs here and here, another GPIOs there. Yeah, then USB-C for programming. The screen size is 3.5 inch, 3.5. Yeah, and the resolution is 320 by 480, 320 by 480. Yeah, but for these two modules, none has a camera. That is the only downside. None has a camera, but they have nice GPIOs. Maybe you can attach a camera there if you want. Okay, then we have a reset button up there. For these, it has no battery and speaker connector. They both have 8 MB of PS RAM, 8 MB, and 4 MB of flash memory. Yeah, the both of them. Let's get in to see how we can use them in a project, in an amazing project that I have an upcoming amazing project using these touch screens. In my mind, I think you can make a very good UI or a user interface, very nice one. So let us see. So that you can make a nice UI, you will first download this Squareline Studio app from Squareline.io. You see, okay, then come here to downloads. Then if you're using Windows, download for Windows, Linux or Mac OS. Yeah, I had already downloaded mine, so here it is, Squareline Studio. Okay, I tried some few projects here and there, but now let us just create a new project. Then creating, you come to Arduino, then TFT SPI, then here we shall change the lvgl version afterwards, so just change this 16-bit. Then let us start with the bigger display, the 4.8 inch display, 4.3 I mean 4.3 inch, the JC4827W543. Okay, so resolution for the JC4827W543 is 480 by 272. Yeah, so if you like your theme light or dark, for me I like a dark theme. Then give your project a name. Yeah, Let me call it testing the display. Testing the display. JC testing. Let me put it JC4827W543. Yeah, then click create. Yeah, create. Yeah, so before we create anything, let us change the lvgl version. Come here to file, then project settings, then on the version here select 2.00, then use version 9.1. yeah, then just apply changes, then okay, nice, it has loaded. So let us just try to maybe make two screens, then when a button is pressed on this screen, it goes to the next and back to the other one. So we have screen 1, and let's add, here is where you add the second screen, so press screen 2, so you have screen 1 and screen 2 here, right? So on screen 1, let us just develop a simple button. Just pick button here, then on this button put a label. So let us call this label next or screen 2. Let's call it next. Yeah, then on the other side, let's maybe resize it a little bit smaller. You just make your user interface how you like it. Then on screen 2, we put a button there, so maybe we can call this button previous. Okay. So previous and next. So now let us put each button an event, so that when you press on this button, it jumps to screen 2, and if you are on screen 2, it jumps to screen 1. Because right now if you try to play anything, you press these buttons, nothing will happen, you see. So come here, just select screen 1, then select this button, then add event. Okay, so the event we want, if it is clicked, it changes screen. Then which screen do you want? Screen 2. Then maybe we can have it to move on the left, then maybe change this one to 200 so it doesn't drag a lot. Then on screen 2, select this add event. When it is clicked, it changes screen, it goes back to screen 1. Then maybe we can have a move right, and here make it 300. Yeah, so now if you try to play it, if you press the previous, you have the next button, screen 1 loads. If you're in screen 1, like that. So that is what our UI should work. Okay, so we come to the Arduino. On this Arduino software, you should install ESP32 boards. Here, come here and search ESP32. As you see, ESP32 by Expressive Systems. Here it is. Then install. You can update if you want to the latest version, no worry, I hadn't updated mine. Then after installing the boards on the boards manager, come on the library manager. Then the first library we are going to install is lvgl, and on this, so we use, as you can see on the code, I'll give it on the description for this. I used version 9.2.2. so you come here and search lvgl, search lvgl there, this one by Kisvegaball. Then install version 9.2. mine I have already installed, you see, version 9.2.2. then on this other library you use dev device pins library, so copy the name, it is simple for you, then paste it there. Then install version 0.0.2, that is what I tested with, yeah. Then the next library you will install is the TAMC, yeah. So copy it, copy the TAMC library, paste it here, yeah. You can install the latest version of TAMC GT911 library. Then you are good to go. The code will be given on the description. So now let's go back to Squareline Studio. So all this UI, all this simple UI we made, maybe we can add a spinner. Let's add a spinner here. Sorry. We can add a spinner here, and maybe on screen 1 we can add a slider, you see. Okay, so we shall be testing whether these they are working on our screen, yeah. For now, no much UI, just those two buttons and maybe a spinner here and there, just to see whether these things are working on our display. Then now here comes where the whole thing is. So before you can export the UI files here, this is what you need to do. Maybe you can create a folder on your desktop. Just create a folder on your desktop, new folder. Maybe you can call this folder JC4827W543 test. Maybe you can call it that way. So we need to export this to our we need to export UI files from Squareline Studio to our folder. So here on the project settings, come and where do you want to export these files? Yeah, UI files path. So browse, then come on desktop, then is this file folder created, JC4827W543 test, then select it and then say select folder. Yeah, that is what we did. Okay, then apply changes. So now if you go to a folder, at the moment is nothing. So let us now come to Squareline Studio and say export UI files. Export succeeded. So we go to our folder, this is the folder, and immediately it exports all these UI files. So now let us move to lvgl. So on after installing the lvgl library, there is something you need to make changes. Come to where your libraries folder is on the Arduino. Okay, let me locate mine. Here is mine on the documents folder. So where is it? Libraries. Here it is. On the libraries section, lvgl. So on the lvgl here, you will find a folder named lvcon something. These other ones must remain as they are, don't change these other ones. Then now on the Arduino, I'll include this sketch file on the description below. So on this, you will need first to save this sketch first. So let us save it. Let us call it JC4827W543. Yeah, then you can save it, and then maybe I set test. Yeah, save. Okay, we saved it. After saving it, on your sketches folder on the Arduino, you must find it. So where is it? JC something. Where is it? This one, JCW. This one. You see it has that Uno file sketch. So here, come, then copy all these files. So Ctrl A and then copy, Ctrl C, copy all of them. Then come to your this one, to your sketch folder, then paste them there like so. Then on your Arduino, you should see all those whatever you pasted there. These are files, UI files. If you compile this code, it should compile. So let us see if there are any mistakes first. So yeah, our code is free from errors. Yeah, it is done compiling. Yeah, as you have seen. So now you should be able to upload it to JC4827W543 display. Before you upload, so come here to tools, then on USB CDC on boot, then put it on enabled, frequency to 40 megahertz. Then what else? On the flash mode, put it at DIO 80 megahertz. Flash size, put it to 4 MB, that's 2. Yeah, that is what our screen has got. Then on the partition scheme, choose huge up 3 MB, no OTA, 1 MB spiffs. Yeah, then enable OPI PSLAM. Yeah, and that's basically it. That is what you need. Okay, so this is the JC482. We just need our code, so let us upload it to the display. I had begun making a UI of an upcoming project which will be massive and a more progressive one. It will have at least more than 4 parts. So let me just give you a snippet. This is what I had done before, you see. But now you remember the UI we created on Squareline Studio. So here is my code, the code which you are using. There it is, the one which we made. Then here is our display. So I just want us to upload the code on the display. Yeah, so let's proceed. So here we hit the upload button. Yeah, you see here it is uploading. It is compiling, then let us see whether it will upload. Yeah, yes, so it is uploading as you can see there. Okay, that is it. But so here comes the UI we just made. Here it is. So we have the touch is working, see the slider. So we will click on next. Yeah, we have the spinner and the previous button. If we go on the previous button, it comes to next, and like so. Yeah, so that is basically it on how you can work with this JC4827W543 display, which is powered by an ESP32-S3 module. Okay, right, so you see our UI is just fine. So we click on next, it goes to previous. So you can add more on your UI. Just export the files, then copy and paste and replace the old files. Very simple. So to see more on what's coming, please subscribe on the channel, and I think I'm in love with this displays. They are so nice. Their touch is very responsive and working very nice. Yeah, as you can see. Okay, so subscribe on the channel, and you'll see what's coming next. It's a very massive project. You will see. Just subscribe.